And this is Crystal.
Hey, what's going on? Is this the American Legion Hall on Lawrence Street?
So we do book the American Legion Hall. Not located there, but
Oh,
we
okay.
do book it.
Yeah, I'm looking to book an event for late June, early July.
Oh, okay. So let me. How's
I'm
your
with
day
a
going?
I'm with a charity. We're with the Commonwealth of Prefectures, and we're actually going to be renting the hall out that day and trying to break a Guinness Book of World Record, trying to make the world's largest sandwich, and all the proceeds from that are actually going to go to charity in the area.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, nobody. There's actually no record for it in the Guinness Book of World Records right now. So we're just gonna try to make one that we don't
So
think people will beat
as
for a few
large as you
years.
can.
Yeah. So I don't know if I had a couple questions about the event space when you're done checking the dates and everything too.
So let's see. So what date did you say? End of June?
Yeah. What do you guys look like for the end of June?
We have. So it would be best to do it Monday through Thursday, just because
Okay.
it's an hourly fee versus a weekday fee. That's all
Oh,
day.
perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect because we could come in like we're planning to start pretty early. I've actually put a down payment on all like the meats and everything for the
Mhm.
sandwich, and we've got a custom baker is going to come in. And once you can give me the details of how large the space is, he's going to come in and do his measurements, and then he can actually bake enough bread to cover the entire floor. And we're going to go as high up as your fire codes will allow us to.
Okay. So the only thing is that the kitchen there is not like, it's more like a warming kitchen. It's not like in the community center. We do have a large kitchen, but we don't like a restaurant style kitchen, I should say. And at the American Legion Hall, we don't.
So we don't really we're not cooking anything, so we don't really need
Mhm.
the whole kitchen setup. What I'm picturing and what my team has come up with, we're gonna get a bunch of volunteers and everything. Everyone will get like a free sandwich. We already have a local baker he's agreed to
That's
don't
cool.
he agreed to donate his time. So
Okay. So we have the 27th, the 28th, and 29th available.
all right, I'm thinking a Tuesday, probably the 28th, would work pretty well for us.
Mhm.
And we can. What's the earliest we can start that day?
So 8:30 would be the earliest.
So 8:30, the baker comes in. He's gonna have to start laying out. Like he's probably gonna bake the bread in sections, and then he'll come in
Mhm.
and he'll lay that out on the floor. And I ordered actually 9,360 pounds of smoked turkey, 10,122 pounds of Genoa salami, 837,004 pounds of Black Forest ham, and 10,304 pounds of American Swiss and provolone cheese, all to like build this sandwich up as high as it can go and as wide as it can go in your guys' space there.
Wow. Uh, that's that's crazy. So the hourly fee, do you have an 11 series?
And what?
Do you live in series?
Do I? No, yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So we have an hourly fee of $60 for series residents. So it's a discounted price.
Cool.
So what? So it would have to be hourly from the time you go in to the time you leave.
Yeah, money's not really an issue, and I'll tip you guys too, and we'll clean everything up after. We'll make sure it doesn't even look like anybody had been in there. Uh, we're gonna invite some. Where you guys are welcome to come in too. Anybody that works at the Legion, because it's gonna be publicity for you guys too. It's gonna say where we did it if we get into the Guinness Book of World
Mhm.
Records. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're thinking
Alrighty.
too of
So
we're gonna invite some of the
I
local,
can
like
go
some
ahead.
of the
Can I
homeless people
send
in the
you an
area.
email?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep,
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, can I send you an email? So I want to send
absolutely.
you an email of the hall. I don't know if you've been there before, but I'll
No.
send you the hall picture. And then we also have the community center. Let me see if we have dates available for that day. And you would have to rent in person.
Sure. And
So
you
let me
guys are cool. Like,
see.
so where? How high up with the sandwich can we go? Because, like I said, nobody's done this
I'll
before, so
have to.
there's no record in the Guinness Book of World Records for it. So no matter what we do, we're gonna break the record. But I don't want it to be
For
something where
sure.
we go in and we do this, and then the next year some chump comes along and builds like it just puts two more slices on top, and then they do it. You know what I mean? We want to make it like tough for this. Isn't We want this
Yeah.
to be a record that stands
That
for
stands for a
years and
while.
years and years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want
So
this to be in the
let me.
Guinness Book of World Records for like the next at
I
least the
think
next
we'll
20
have
years.
to. Yeah. So I'll ask my supervisor about like she'll probably have to check with the maybe fire department. I'm not sure, or at least our facilities department.
Hey, the fire department,
But just so you know.
maybe they'll even come and like help us make some of the sandwich, and they can like chow down on some of it too. You guys are welcome to. We're going to be inviting
Uh-huh.
like some of the homeless folks in the area that haven't been able to, like, they're going to come and be able to, once we take the final picture and we weigh the sandwich. And
Yeah.
now, would
Oh,
we
you
be
guys are
able
gonna
to?
weigh it too.
Yeah, so what we're going to have to actually do, and we have contractors on hand that are totally willing to do this. We're actually going to have to take off like probably the back wall.
Uh-huh. So, just so you know, the large assembly is available on the 21st,
How big is that?
22nd, and 23rd. So I'm gonna send you pictures of both, so
Okay, cool.
you can kind of decide.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What date did you say? Did you say June?
I said June, yes.
June.
June
Oh, and you said the
2022.
last week in June, right?
Well, last weekend, but I mean, if you guys have a bigger space, I mean, I'm willing to. I personally don't know what 9,000 pounds of smoked turkey looks like when you actually see it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That could be
All
like,
right.
is that
Yeah,
a,
well, we do have the large assembly available, and that's the 28th, the 29th, and 30th if you want the last week. And I'll send you pictures of both just so you have an idea of what they look like. Definitely the large assembly is more appealing, but, since you're making a sandwich, I don't know. I don't know what you're going for, but I'll send you information for both. Can I get an email?
And if you could do me a favor, if you could have one of the staff, like when you take a picture of the venue, could you have one of the staff stand in there? Like, or they can face the other way or whatever, but just to see how tall they are in comparison to the building.
Oh, so we won't be able to do that today just because we have an event going on in there today. And then the American Legion Hall is actually at a different location.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, but if you want to come in, I would be more than happy to give you a tour. You just have to let us know when you're coming just so we know that there's not another event.
Is it cool if I come with the baker so he can start measuring things out and he can get to baking?
Sure. When
Preparing
did
for
you want to come?
Is it cool to come? I can come next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
What's next Tuesday?
The
That's
5th.
April the 5th. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would work.
All right, so I'm gonna be rolling up with Brian Darrell Potter. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a baker in the area. The guy makes like the best sourdough bread you've ever had in your life. In fact, you've been so helpful. I'm actually gonna have him bake you a loaf.
Oh my god, not necessary. It's okay.
Oh, you got it. Trust me, it'll be warm out of the oven.
Alrighty. So I expect an email from me.
All right, and what was your name again?
Alrighty.
I didn't get your name.
Crystal.
Crystal. Awesome, Crystal. I'm Rory.
And then I'll also send my supervisor question about how high the sandwich can be. Maybe she can get in contact with our fire department and just ask.
Yeah, do you mind actually run it back by me so I know, because I know it sounds crazy. I just want to make sure, because I've called a couple places already.
JIM.
No, not the email. I'm sorry. Not the email. The whole like what are you gonna tell your supervisor basically? Like, are you gonna be like, this guy's, you know what I mean?
You're doing a sandwich Guinness World Record, and you want to know how high you can make the sandwich. Um, yeah.
Yep, you got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, so
That's
I'll
pretty
expect
cool
that.
though.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And like I said, you guys, well, I'm gonna make sure he brings you that bread, and you guys are more than welcome to participate. And I'll be waiting on your email.
Alrighty. Sounds good, sir. Thank you. Oh, what's your name?
My name is Rory, Rory.
Rory?
Yep, Rory.
Oh, like Rory Mall from gosh, what's that podcast? He was in a podcast with Joe
WDUM.
Budden. Yeah, Joe Budden podcast. Alrighty. We'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
And you're coming at what time?
8:30 is the earliest you guys will let me in.
So actually, my coworker starts at 8:30. If you don't mind, because we don't open until 11:30. But
Yeah,
if you
whatever.
want, I'll make an appointment with you at
Beggars can't be choosers.
9:30. So we'll meet. Like I'll have an appointment with you at 9:30, and I'll show you the room.
All right, awesome, and I'll be there with the baker. How do you take your coffee?
No, it's definitely not necessary.
All right, I'll
Thank you, though.
I'll bring a box of Joe and like a half dozen donuts for the rest of the office too. I just like to do that for everybody.
Thank you.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, expect an email from us, and yeah, we'll go ahead and ask our fire department, just in case. I don't know. We've definitely never asked this question before. I'll say that.
Well, then we're gonna be like immortalized. I mean, these even if somebody breaks the record, there's always gonna be like the 2022 Guinness Book of World Records. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fun. And then, what organization are you doing this, sir?
I'm with the Absolute Technocracy of City States, and we actually do charities in Colorado. We do some in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Okay, thank you.
All right. You have a good night.
Good night.